well, transitioning from some dark times, from some teams with high expectations, transitioning to some players who've been balling out, looking to secure a spot in the All-Star game down in Arlington, Texas, here in a few weeks. And Dylan, who do you think, in your opinion, what players should be making their debut as a MLB All-Star?
Luis Rengifo. Luis Rengifo of the Los Angeles Angels. It's a guy who's hitting 317 this year, 6 homers, 21 stolen bases. I mean, he's a switch-hitting infielder. He's going to command a market. Only 27 years old.
Wow.
I thought of him as just like a, utility. He could slap the ball a little bit, second, short, third, play him wherever you want. But this is a guy this year who's really taken strides with his offensive game. He's a career 254 hitter, but this year he's 317.
Wow.
So I think he should be awarded, especially on a team that probably doesn't have many All-Stars with the Angels. So if you're going to pick someone, I would handpick Luis Rengifo because he deserves it, and he's honored of that spot.
I'm going to second that. I definitely think he can be a valuable piece for a team. He has one more year of arbitration, then he's a free agent. So it's not like you're giving up a crazy haul to get Rengifo. But yeah, like you said, there's not a lot of bright spots in that Angels lineup on that team, and he's one of them. So that's somebody I didn't even think of there. That's a solid pick.
Yeah, he's a good ball player. What about you?
I got Stephen Kwan. Is it kind of crazy to think that he hasn't made an All-Star yet? But yeah, Stephen Kwan. He's become one of the best hitters in the American League. And I don't mean somebody that's just popping singles over infielders' heads. This guy's spraying the ball all around the field and with some power too. He has 13 doubles this year and already has his career high in home runs with 7. Did I forget to mention he's leading baseball with a batting average of 368? We've always known how good of a fielder he is with 2 Gold Gloves, but nobody has been expecting this hitting performance from Stephen Kwan. That's why I think he's deserving of his first All-Star appearance in Texas.
I like it. I'll pivot with another one. Kwani, okay. I think, should be a lock. I think he should start in left, too.
Yes.
I don't think he should just make it. I think he should start. I think it's going to be one of many All-Star appearances for him. He's a good ball player. I got to see him in AAA when he rehabbed here in Columbus, so that was really cool. He hits the ball. He plays the game the right way. I love the on-base guys, if you haven't been able to tell on the show many times. I'm going to go to the mound here. Okay. I'm going to the mound, and I'm looking at someone who started his career a little rocky, little bullpen, little starting, but he always has one team's number, and it's Tanner Houck. Tanner Houck of the Boston Red Sox. He's just filthy. His stuff's good. He finally had an offseason where he put it all together. He's making starts. His ERA is 2.56.
He's so good.
His strikeouts are up. His team is up. They were fine. Tanner Houck is proving that he could eventually be the number 1 starter in that rotation over Brian Bayo, over Cutter Crawford, or anyone else in that rotation. It looks like Houck is going to be that ace going forward. He reminds me a lot of Clay Buchholz when he came out, but a lot livelier fastball, but kind of that lanky delivery and good stuff.
Yeah, Tanner Houck's disgusting. Every time he throws against the Yankees, he absolutely decimates that lineup. So that's a great pick. I got another pitcher for you, and he was my preseason Cy Young winner this year, Tariq Skubal of the Tigers. I know you were like, what? Why would you pick him, Cy Young? Are you kidding me? Last year was an anomaly. No. He's showing this year that it wasn't just a fluke. 9-3 record with a 2.32 ERA, a whip of 0.94. Man, him and Corbin Burns up there in the AL, it's a toss-up. He could get the start. You never know.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good pitcher, man. Every single time I look at him throw, he's solid. It's good lefty. I love good left-handed pitchers, especially when you can command it like that. It's one thing to have a wild or soft toss and lefty. That guy throws hard, he spots well, and he just a fierce competitor out there. He's solid. I'm going to the bullpen here, and I'm looking at someone who hasn't gotten it, but he leads the MLB in saves. He's got 30 saves coming into July. Ryan Helsley of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Wow.
His ERA is sub-3. He's slamming the door whenever he takes the baseball. He looks like one of the best closers in baseball right now. His ERA is kind of high. I mean, it is about a 2. It's in the 2s, which as a closer, I mean, You'd like to be under that. I know it's still impressive, but Helsley, he's got 30 saves, and he's shutting close games out there for the Cardinals. And that's something I think if the Cubs had a closer, it would be flipped with the Cardinals right now. If they had a 20, heck, even a 15 game saver right now, they'd be in better shape than they are right now.
No doubt. I like those. I like all those